What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man, Chaz Ellis, once again answering the questions that you asked me. I got a good question from a lady. She was asking me, she said, how do I make sure that I stay totally independent even though I'm trying to be with somebody? And I was like, I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible. How do you stay totally independent even though you're trying to be with somebody? Like, isn't independent mean by yourself? Doesn't that mean by yourself? So, I don't think you can stay independent and try to be with somebody. And you're not independent anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Who's operating all by themselves? And that made me think of something. I was like, you know, ladies, somewhere along the line, somebody told y'all not to need anybody. Somebody told y'all that a real woman doesn't need anybody. A real woman is totally independent and operates on her own. And nobody is doing that. Nobody is operating completely on their own. No dude, no female. Nobody is operating completely on their own. It's like you see a guy win an Oscar or something like that. If he's married, the first thing he does is say, oh, I want to thank my wife because without her support, I never would have made it. You barely ever see women doing that anymore. If they do have a dude, you know, it's like, oh, he didn't do shit to help you be successful. Come on now. And then you see a lot of women have this thing where they're going, I don't need you. I just want you in my life. Well, nobody's going to be in somebody's life that doesn't need them. They're going to be like, I'm going to be with somebody who actually needs me because they're going to treat me better. That's date one stuff. Like, who's going to be sitting here going, like, that's like if you went to a job interview and like, look, we don't need you here. We don't really need you at this job, but you seem okay. For right now, we want you here. So go ahead and sign up. And then you go to another job interview and they say, man, we need you in the worst way. We need you at this job. We can't do without you. Please come here. Look, you got job security. You're going to be here. Only a damn fool would take that first job. So it's okay to need somebody. You gotta let people know that you do need them. And another thing is like, I know some women are gonna get mad at me for this, but some of y'all just really ungrateful about life and about people in general. A girl came to me one day and she was like, we was having a conversation, and I knew her from high school. And she was like, see, don't nobody help me. That's my problem. I don't have nobody to help me. Okay, every time I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying, I don't have nobody to help me. I'm by myself, doing it by myself. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing it by yourself. And I was like, we was in the grocery store and I was like, oh, okay, but like, don't you have kids? And she was like, yes, I do have kids. I have 2 kids and I love them. They're the love of my life, okay? And I was like, nah, it's not really about that. I'm just wondering, like, where are they? And she was like, they at my mama's house. I was like, you just said nobody was helping you. Your mother's helping you so you can go grocery shopping. You're just not appreciating. Look, not acknowledging what people do for you and nobody helping you isn't the same thing. Just because you don't acknowledge what somebody's doing for you doesn't mean that they're not helping you. It means that you're ungrateful for the help that you're getting. I know a girl, and I know some of y'all really might get mad at this, but it's real. I know a girl who was like, my baby daddy don't do nothing for me. He don't help me. He don't help me with the kids. I'm raising these kids by my damn self. And then I was like, oh, okay. But I thought you said he kept them on the weekends. He does. That's all he do is keep them on the weekends. Oh, okay. I thought you said he was paying you child support. Well, he is paying child support, but he ain't really. But that nigga's helping you. If he's helping your children, he's helping you. Now, you may feel like he's supposed to help you. Okay, I understand that. But he's helping you. You are benefiting. So just because you decide to not appreciate what you're benefiting from, just because you decide not to acknowledge that somebody's helping you, doesn't mean that they're not helping you. And what happens is a lot of women, y'all carry that over into every aspect of life. Y'all get with a new dude and he fixes your car and you're like, he ain't do nothing for me, I can't do for myself. Well, why didn't you fix your car? Why'd you have him fix your damn car? Why didn't you do it? You got somebody else fixing your car talking about they ain't doing nothing for you, you can't do for yourself. I didn't know you could fix cars. And a lot of y'all be on some, I don't need no help from nobody while you struggling. life is tearing you apart. I don't need no help from nobody. I'm independent, okay? I am independent. I don't need nobody's help. And your life is just, you down in the dumps, you're broke, you're struggling, you're sad all the time. Man, this is a true story, man. Listen to this shit. This is the craziest thing ever. I was playing basketball with this dude. It's not going to be a story time with Chaz. It's going to be real quick. But anyway, I was playing basketball, right? And there was this dude there. He was like one of them dudes that, you know, wish they would have made it to the NBA but never did. And now he's like 40, but he's still like going hard in the paint. Some of y'all that play ball know what I'm talking about. He's going hard like on every play. Anyway, he jumps up to get this rebound, right? And he pulls it down. And when he pulled down the rebound, you just heard a loud crack. He was like, pow. I was like, oh, snap. Because he was laying on the ground, right? He was like, ah. You know what I mean? And look, his leg was like, you know, he had shorts on. And his leg was like this. Like, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Like, okay, here's the top bone. Here's the bottom bone. It's like that, right? And I was like, oh, shit. Dude broke his leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's like, and everybody's like, oh, he broke his leg. He broke his leg. You know what I mean? Like, people screaming and stuff like that. Some dude was like, I'm about to throw up. You know, so anyway, he goes, no, man, I'm good. And, you know, we looking at him, it's clear that his leg is broke, and he keeps trying to get up. And he's like, nah, I'm good, I'm straight. We're like, no, you need to lay down, you need a doctor, dude. We need to call an ambulance for you. You're messed up. You broke your leg just now. Like, you're not good. He keeps trying to get back up. And the thing is, I was like, how dumb do you have to be to break your leg in front of everybody and still keep trying to convince people that you don't need a damn doctor? You need help. You broke your leg, you fool. What is wrong with you? Now, the worst thing that could have happened is that we would have listened to him. Like, what if we were dumb like him and we would have believed him? What if we'd have been like, oh, okay, I guess he's good. Oh, let's help him up and keep trying to play. Okay, well, I'm about to go home, y'all. Bye. And just left him there with a broken leg. You know, and that's what some of y'all ladies be doing. Y'all trying so hard to convince people that you don't need help that they don't know that you're full of crap. They don't know that you do need help. They don't know that you're struggling, so they walk off and leave you laying there. You know, and that's why you keep struggling, because you done gone through this process so much in your mind telling everybody you don't need help, and you do. You need help. You know, and that's why you're struggling. That's why you're struggling with your family. You're struggling with your finances. You're struggling with your just your social life and your love life. And you just refuse to admit that you need help because you got to be independent. I'm independent. I'm doing it by myself. I don't need nobody. I can do it on my own. And now when you try to do it by yourself, you know, you're going to fall short. You're going to fail miserably because nobody can do it by themselves. I remember Maya Angelou had a poem like that about nobody can make it out here alone. That's real shit. You can't make it out here by yourself. And if you are making it, people are helping you. Just because you don't acknowledge that they're helping you, just because you don't acknowledge the person that helps fix your car, just because you don't acknowledge that your parents keep your kids once in a while, just because you don't acknowledge that somebody talks over your problems with you when you're feeling bad or something like that, just because you don't acknowledge those people doesn't mean they're not helping you. What it does mean, though, is that eventually they're going to stop helping you. Because people get tired of you sitting up there in their face telling them nobody helps me when they doing stuff for you. That's an insult, and it's disrespectful. I saw a girl on Facebook. She was on Facebook, and she types, I promise you, this is like crazy as that. In like one sentence, she types it probably like 9 o'clock in the morning. She goes, I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I do this by myself, and I'm winning. About 3 hours later, she types, I have the worst family ever. They don't ever come through for me. I thought you was independent. I thought you didn't need anybody's help. How you gonna get mad at these people? Like, you expect these people to come through for you when you consistently say that they're not coming through for you. They're not helping you, and you don't even need their help. And now you're mad because they don't want to come through for you? Now that pissed you off? Because they probably didn't feel like they needed to? Come on. Look, if you want people to help you, admit that you need help. If you want to find love, admit that you need to have somebody. if you don't want to admit those things, be cool with the fact that you ain't never going to find it. Because you're never going to find somebody who wants to come to a place where they're not needed and will never be appreciated. You're not doing it by yourself. And if you are, you're failing at it. Simple as that. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you go ahead and hit me up on Facebook at askchazzellis on Facebook. Also, hit me up on the askchazzellisproject.com. That's my website. Y'all know that probably by now. And for those of you who've been asking me about the dating class, I know y'all been asking a lot about it. It's going to be September 6th in Atlanta. Make sure you get your tickets on the askchazzellisproject.com website. You got to get those they got some kind of deal worked out where you can get them, the first 20 people could get them for $20. I don't know how many are left. It ain't close to 20. Sorry, I don't know exactly how many are left. But you, it's a few left. It's still a few left that can still get them for 20. So go ahead and make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com. You can only get them off the internet for the 20. So anybody who bought them in Atlanta at like a store or something like that, that ain't me. You could buy it for that from them. So you can only buy it from the website. I said that. I told y'all that. You can only buy it from the website. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you like and subscribe. And also share this video with some people who need it, because you know some people do. Peace.